All right, welcome back, everybody. I welcome everyone who is joining us from Canada, US, and India. So, good morning to Indian people and good evening to Canada and US people. So, we have a very interesting topic today, no judgment. So, anyone would like to say anything about this particular word when it comes to your mind and when you hear such word, especially in spirituality? So, if anyone wants to say any word or any sentence, so they can write over the chat so that I will be able to know that what you all think about this topic. If anyone is ready to say anything, any thought that is coming to your mind, they can write it down on the chat. Okay, Patmaji has raised their hand. Just a moment.
No criticism. No criticism.
Okay, very nice, very nice. Very nice. All right. So, Preetiji said judgment due to fear of failure. Yes, that is also one of the point. Hello, sir has also joined us. Okay, so we'll understand what I'm just trying to say. So when we get to hear such words in spirituality, it's quite a different feel that we get. It's different, like when we are in meditation, like how this word can affect us or can anyone can affect anyone else as well. So we'll understand this with the myths of spirituality. While understanding the myths of spirituality, you'll be able to know that how and where we are knowingly and unknowingly getting into a judgment phase. Just give me a moment. Let me share my screen as well. Okay. So here on the screen, you can see the motto of spirituality is judge less and accept more. So we'll understand, as I was saying, while understanding the myths of the spirituality. Number one is, we as a human being has this tendency to think that since I'm in spirituality, so everything is going to be so easy, so smooth, and most important is that since we have started working or doing healing or meditation, we are going to get everything as a happiness. But you know what? We tend to forget very minor or very thin line between what we have done in our past and what we are expecting after starting with the meditation. And here comes the difference. What does that mean? It means when we have started doing a meditation, we get into our own inner self. We start working on our karmas. And when these karmas starts popping up, because each and every cell of our body has the tendency to hold the memories. And these memories are our past memories, our past karmas. Not every time related to us, it can be related to our parental patterns as well. But the point here is when we start working on our own self, these cells starts getting working on their own self. Like they start popping up the memories which we are holding. Sometimes it can be good. Sometimes it can be bad. Sometimes it can be delayed. And very crucial thing that we need to notice here is that we start healing all those memories which are unwanted and not required in our present life and which are got stuck due to our karmas. All those starts appearing. And that's the very stage we tend to get into a judgment state. How? Let me take an example. When we meditate and we start getting into a spiritual mode, we have this tendency to think that what we are doing is correct and it is as per the divine plan. We tend to start passing on the comments knowingly and unknowingly that that particular person should do what I am thinking because I am in the spirituality state and I am thinking in a correct way. You will not even able to understand or get this point that I am judging someone. I'm judging that the person who is in front of me. Here, not only the other person, we start judging our own self as well, unknowingly. But who are we to pass on such judgments? When every judgment has already been done by our Almighty. Everything is pre-decided that we have already learned in our previous sessions as well. Everything has been decided by the God. That who are we to judge anyone? But unknowingly, we tend to get into such state. Here, the most important thing that we should understand that why can't we accept the ways of God? We think that we are in acceptance. But when we start thinking that I am doing the correct thing, the ego behind that I thinks that we are not judging. I am in the acceptance and I'm not judging anyone. We are analyzing the others and not our own self. Why to get into their soul plan when the spirituality is all about your own journey? Analyze yourself, but not to the point that you start judging yourself. You need to analyze. And that is how our first slide says, judge less and accept more. Whatever situation coming to you, accept this as a divine plan. If that is not acceptable to you, you need to analyze it further. Witness that situation. If the things are keep on repeating to you, just witness it. Try to understand it. And then accept it. Always refrain to even judge your own self. Judgment self is again going against the acceptance. Be in acceptance of each and every small or big things that are happening around you. This is called as being with divine plan. The second myth is being spiritual usually confuse the people that now this person is linked with spirituality. Now that he or she will go to mountains and getting lost in their own self, cutting down and compromising each and every relationship or things that you have. But no, that's not the case. That's a choice. That's a free will. Earlier, gurus used to have this because they didn't have the choice of the healing modalities that currently we are having. For connecting with the ether element, because when we meditate, we tend to get the environment which is silent because we need to connect with the ether element. We need to connect with the divine. Earlier, we only had the choice to go into that places to meditate. But nothing is the case now. We have various healing modalities which easily can connect ourselves with the ether element. Earlier, they didn't have that. So they used to search for a silent place to get into a deep state of meditation, a deep state of relaxation to match the God's frequency. But now we have a choice. And still a person is having a free will or have a choice, but that's not a myth. People have this tendency that I can't be in spirituality when I'm young because I have a future, I have a work, I have family. You still can have family. You don't have to leave your family. That's your choice. That's your free will. That's not a compulsion to be in spirituality. And this is the another kind of judgment we pass on. Because we are not in a wisdom, not in a flow to understand our own self journey. We are least bothered about our own journey and much more interested in how others are behaving and why they are behaving like this. So it's very important. At this stage is very important when you're trying to get into the spirituality and when you are in the spirituality in a very initial state. Because these are very common things that comes to us and we didn't even understand that we are in a judgment state. This reminds me of one of the most important point to cover here, which is related to our emotions and considered to be one of the most important myth of spirituality. And this is about detachment, about love. Because when we are talking about spirituality, we tend to talk about the love energy as well. So in order to be in a divine love, we need to understand one major thing out of it, which is the freedom. When we are able to give freedom to the people we love, then only we should believe that we are in love. Otherwise, there is no love, there is an attachment. Most of the people confuse themselves by relating these two things, attachment and being in love. Now, being a human being, how is this possible? It is absolutely possible when we meditate, when we heal, we understand that being in love is mostly dependent on how best you can do a self-love. And when you get into loving your own self, then you tend to get into or you start understanding the God's frequency. Isn't it so amazing to know that each one of us, within each one of us, that divine energy resides, and it gets pop up when we indulge more into self-love. Now, how it is related to the detachment? So when we are more into self-love, we reflect that energy or that consciousness around us. Because what we grasp is what we reflect. And when we reflect that divine energy around us, we are more into loving people with that divine energy, which doesn't have any attachment. Loving God, do you ever get this thought that I love this God and I want to go to him? Do you ever think that I want to live with Krishna? I want to live with Ram? We can't think that because we are in divine love with the divine with the God. So in detachment, it's not like we are detaching ourselves from that person. We are detaching our own self. No, it's a myth again. It means that nobody has that privilege to consume your energy, and you're still in love with that person. So, long story cut short, detachment is not, you're not going to meet that person, you're not going to love that person. It is more getting into that divine love. When you understand that nobody owns you, nobody owns your soul, and still you love that person, and it is beyond attachment, and it is even beyond love. So while being in spirituality, understanding all these myths, it's very important for us to understand that surrender is the key. Faith is the key. And why we're trying to deliver this at this point in time, because this is a very crucial state for any person to understand the real meaning of spirituality. We don't need to analyze, judge others, or even your own self. We need to observe. We need to be more in observation state. Observe what is happening. Then only you will be able to witness that situation, which keeps on repeating with you. And that is how you can raise your wisdom. And once you are able to raise your wisdom, you will be able to work on your soul plan, because that is where you're working on soul evolution. And while understanding the fact that first myth that we covered, that Guru also went to that particular place, and that is how I will also have to do that. No, understand the meaning. Do not just blindly follow your Guru. You need to follow what your Guru followed. As I said, that initially they didn't have choice to go to that place. I'm not just talking about this particular myth as well, in general terms as well. You need to understand where you're surrendering, your God, your Guru, and you need to follow what they followed instead of following them blindly. And that is the entire key of spirituality. So I hope you understand that what I was trying to tell you regarding the no judgment topic. Whatever points I wanted to cover, I hope I have covered, and I hope you all have understood, and you will try to at least start implementing it. Because once you will start witnessing those situations, you will be able to understand that what I'm trying to say and what I'm trying to deliver to you. All right, if anyone is having any question, they can ask, or we can now hand over to Preeti ji for the meditation part. Yes, so okay, so we have some points. Sir said that due to lack of confidence, we get into the judgment state. That is absolutely correct. No faith, yes. And Preeti ji said judgment also comes due to, okay, she asked, judgment also comes due to the ego. Yes, absolutely. Once we get into that I state, I covered just I point, but any sort of ego that we start getting, we get that feel that I have this power or I have that knowledge, and that person is not doing as per my knowledge, because I am in the spirituality and I know much more than you, anyone who is in front of you. That is the ego part talking. So that is how it comes through the ego as well. So anyone is having any question? Any other question? Okay, so we'll hand over to Preeti ji for the meditation.
Thank you. I just had one comment, and you actually made a very interesting point about this judgment and spirituality and what judgment means, right? And I haven't yet been able to attend a retreat, so I'm going to put it out there. One of the things I was thinking of was when you look at spirituality, it is kind of a journey, right? And from what I have learned from Sir and every teacher here is that as you witness and experience, and then you stop judging yourself. Whereas when you are kind of following a mandate, when you're trying to follow a set of practices, right, like almost ritualistic, then that gives way for this idea of judgment. You know, when we say that this person did not do A, B, and C, and therefore they were not able to achieve whatever they needed to achieve, but if they do it. So I find that very, this is something that's a personal debate that I have, the difference between being ritualistic and being spiritual. And I often, like, I hate to say it, but I do get judged because I am a little different, because I don't really follow the rules of rituals, but I still feel that I have a connection to the divine. So that's where like a lot of things, I guess the message that I received from you today was that you got to be okay with who you are and what feels right for you, as long as you experience it and learn the lesson. Am I right?
Yes, yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
And that is where the freedom also comes, because you're saying that you don't tend to follow the rules. And that is what we get in spirituality. When we start understanding the spirituality, we understand that freedom is the key.
Exactly. And that there is, this is where that idea of fear as well has been coming, is like, you know, if I don't do this, is that what's going to happen? Right. And a lot of times. And so I guess this is where we start with meditation as well, to put those new philosophies, new thoughts into our inner child as well, and then teach ourselves to get away from the old belief system that if you don't do this, this is what's going to happen. Whereas if you stop judging yourself so harshly, then things get easier, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
All right. So yeah, I hope everyone got that. Thank you, Avniji. That was brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. And I think there are a couple more comments in the chat box. Let me see here. Yes, Lataji says, thank you. Very nice explanation. Dr. Shah says, thank you. Perfect. All right. So welcome everybody. So let's try to integrate, yes, where there is love and freedom, there is no judgment. Absolutely. And the difference between attachment and detachment, I really like that. And today, I think in the meditation, that's what we're going to practice, is the difference between that, detaching yet being this thing, and accepting somebody unconditionally. That's another big thing that we need to look at. So let's go ahead and sit up nice and tall, or sit comfortably, lie down as you would like to. And we're going to begin. Let's close our eyes and just start to relax. Close your eyes, keeping your hands on your lap, and sit up nice and tall. Begin to follow your breath. As you follow your breath, become aware of all the sounds. Allow your senses to recognize the sounds it hears using your ears. Take a nice long deep breath. Observe the light trickling through your eyelids. Feel your tongue settle in the lower jaw. And as you become aware of where you're seated, allow your body to begin to relax. Let your shoulders relax. Let your legs relax. Allow your palms to relax. Just follow your breath as you inhale and exhale. Let the thoughts that you have right now begin to become a part of yourselves. We've been taken through a journey. We've been given new vocabulary, judgment, acceptance, attachment, detachment, individual souls. We've been given words like past karmas, past lessons, past beliefs. Let's just bring all this to the forefront of our brain. And we're going to begin to integrate the lessons into ourselves. So as we move forward, all this new learning becomes a part of our sanskar, becomes a part of who we are. We're rewiring our brain to allow for this new learning. I'm going to open the meditation by chanting Om 3 times. Allow the vibrations to flow through you, opening up every cell, allowing for the beautiful power of oxygen to flow through each cell, energizing your DNA molecules. Begin to become aware of Mother Earth holding you today. Your feet, your legs, your lower part of your body have all become a part of Mother Earth. You're completely grounded like the roots of a tree. Your feet have become the powerful roots, your body the trunk, your arms the heavy branches, your shoulders, neck, head are part of the tree, bearing all the leaves and fruit, flowers, home to millions of birds. You've become a divine tree. Like the tree of life, Mother Earth is giving you energy. So today we're going to take a journey of integration, acceptance, love, forgiveness, and freedom. As you take a nice long deep breath, feel the energies from Mother Earth flowing up from between your feet, between your toes, up the left leg, up the right leg. Allow this energy to start flowing right through. Observe as you look like a tree. There is so much energy coming through you, starting to coil and circulate. There's a beautiful red energy that's arriving, activating your root chakra, grounding you, your earth elements. Allow this energy to start to flow. We are going to put the affirmations. I accept myself. I am in bliss. I am happy to be who I am. Everything in my life is exactly how it should be. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I thank you. I love you. Observe as this space in your lower part of your body, near your tailbone, begins to vibrate. We're going to activate this space by chanting a beach mantra, which is the sound of Lam. Lam, 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 Lam. Go ahead and put your intention. I'm fit, fine, and healthy. I am judgment free. I'm filled with happiness and bliss. I accept everything in my life. It is perfect. Begin to bring one thought that you want to heal here, one forgiveness you want to give. Your root chakra is the home of all your emotional blockages. So let's begin to heal and observe as that feeling of pain, that feeling of anger, that feeling of, oh my God, I can't let go, starts to dissipate. Allow it to flow into Mother Earth and get replaced by this beautiful red energy. Take a nice long deep breath as you feel this red energy flow up through your body. Just observe yourself. You are at bliss. Let this chakra take what it needs from Mother Earth. Very safe here. You can think of anything that bothers you and let it go here. When you're ready, begin to observe as the color changes to orange. Once again, like the trunk of a tree, you're absorbing more and more energy, pulling it up from Mother Earth. Allow it to come. It's an orange energy that's starting to flow further up above, heading towards your navel center, your lower organs, your kidneys, your reproductive organs. Begin to observe as all these are highly activated. Any issues in this physical world that you might have with these organs, any issues with the water element, arthritis, bone issues, all of them are starting to heal. At the same time, this chakra is so active. Let's activate it by repeating the beach mantra one. As I repeat it, go ahead and put your intentions. I'm fit, fine, and healthy. I'm judgment free. Allow it to become a part of yourselves. Vam, 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 vam. Feel the vibrations in this space. Feel the healing, feel the forgiveness, feel the detachment. This is where we have this idea of love, lust, attachment, possessiveness. When we feel that we own something, our children, our families, we start to judge them when they don't listen to us. Let's let it go. Each of us comes here with our own karmic debts, recognizing that. Allow this orange energy, the water element, to expand and wash over you. Nothing will happen. Keep breathing as this orange element just starts to expand. Go ahead and put your affirmations. I am judgment free. I judge no one. I accept everyone unconditionally. I accept myself unconditionally. I am an observer of my life. I am fit, fine, and healthy. Feel the healing within you. Allow this energy to balance your Swadhisthana chakra. Your sacral chakra is completely balanced. And now the energy is starting to shift further up. It's pushing its way upwards towards your stomach, above your navel center, towards your solar plexus area. Look at this. It's a beautiful yellow energy. It's starting to activate all your organs, your emotional connections to all the souls that you know from the past, from the present, from the recent past. Let's activate this chakra. Ram, 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 ram. Go ahead and observe as the Manipura chakra gets completely balanced. Observe your thoughts here. Think of a thought that you cannot let go. Think of a pain. Think of a hurt. Anything that you have been holding on to. And try to let it go and see how free you feel. Let it go. I am judgment free. I forgive. I have no attachments. Everything is exactly how it must be. I am fit, fine, and healthy. Every cell in my body is acting just exactly how it is supposed to. Every single experience is a lesson learned. I'm open to evolution. Allow your body to heal. Let this yellow energy start to flow through you. Observe any souls that may have come in front of you. Give them forgiveness and unconditional love. Feel the freedom of letting go. Feel how beautiful this is. And now this energy is starting to shift through the trunk of the tree, the base of your feet, which have become the roots. Your Manipura chakra is completely balanced. Allow the energy to gush forward. It's starting to become green as you start taking a nice, long, deep breath. Your heart is open, your lungs are open, your chest is open. There's a beautiful green energy arriving at your heart chakra. Start putting your affirmations. I am bliss. I am judgment free. I accept myself. I love myself. Let's activate the chakra. Yum, 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 yum. This is your air element. There is such a beautiful breeze flowing through you. A beautiful green energy starting to expand. Visualize yourself as your 4-year-old self. You are 4 years old. Look at you sitting in the middle of the field. It's a beautiful green field. Approach yourself and say hello, say namaste, say sat sri akal, say anything you want to your 4-year-old self. Let yourself know, don't be afraid. No one is going to say anything to you. Be yourself. Go ahead, jump, dance, sing, be you. Teach this 4-year-old self an affirmation that you want for yourself. I am fit, fine, and healthy. I accept my life in joy and acceptance. I am so happy. I am in a state of bliss. I laugh a lot. I smile a lot. I love a lot. I forgive completely. Teach these to your 4-year-old self. Remember that a child will repeat what an adult teaches you. So why not teach yourself that? Let the subconscious start to work. Look around you. A lot of souls have arrived. Begin to send love and healing to each of these souls. There's a beautiful green energy around you, filled with joy and love. I'm sorry, please forgive me. I thank you, I love you. Let's erase all the data that doesn't serve you. Bring yourself back to zero. Imagine if you had started your life on a blank sheet of paper. Absolutely no writing. You are the artist of your life. Visualize the picture that you would paint. Both of you and your 4-year-old self. Create that painting. Go ahead. What colors would you add? What pictures would you put? Begin to visualize your life. It is so free of judgment. Nobody is looking at you. Everyone who's around you is sending you love and joy. Feel the peace. Feel the happiness here. As you take a nice long deep breath, see how deeply you can breathe. Relax. Feel the relaxation. Feel the emotions start to build up. As we look around, we've arrived at one of the branches, your throat chakra, the Vishuddhi chakra. This is the place where all the emotional blockages take place because we don't know how to speak our heart. We don't know how to speak our truths. So let's balance this chakra. Mother Earth is sending so much energy to the ether element. Hum, 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 hum. Feel the vibration through your thyroid, through your trachea and your pharynx. Allow the throat to start to vibrate. Feel the energy flow right through here. Begin to put your affirmations. I speak my truth. I am the truth. I am truthful to who I am. I am judgment free. I accept myself. I accept my life. I accept all connected souls. Each of us is on our own journey, recognizing this. I am filled with love. Stay with your affirmations in the present. Allow the energy to course through your face, through your eyes and ears, and start to merge at the center of your eyebrows. Your third eye chakra is starting to get activated. Feel the energies from the lower chakras flowing up this beautiful celestial tree that you've become. You no longer can feel your body as the legs, the heart, nothing. You're just one tall tree. Allow the energy to course through and come to the third eye chakra. Your Agya chakra activated. Om. 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 Look around you. The beautiful painting that you created has started to manifest itself. Allow the energies of the universe. Let the divine soul start to paint your reality. Look at that. Do you see what you've manifested? It's becoming your reality. Welcome it with open eyes, open arms, open heart, with a beautiful smile. Accept what your life is, judgment free. You can float with your painting, you can become your painting, you can become the colors, anything that you have manifested for yourself. Allow it to become a reality. Feel the lightness in your body as we keep floating above to the top of the head. We are at the very top of this beautiful tree. There's a lovely flower there. Let's open up the crown chakra. Start manifesting your reality over here. You may be experiencing emotions. You may be experiencing lightness. Go with it. Don't worry. Enjoy it. Judgment free. Everyone and everything around you is in sync. You are one with the universe. Let's allow all of the learning from today to become a reality. There's a beautiful white energy from the universe connecting you, like a beautiful white light. You are standing tall, connected to Mother Earth and to the divine universe. There's a lovely feeling of peace, happiness, joy, bliss, a peace of mind. Allow this energy to expand through your aura. If you observe there is a tightness in your body anywhere, go ahead and say, I do not judge you. Every cell is an individual organism. Recognize that. We don't own our hands and legs. We are all working together to allow for the karmas of the soul to be fulfilled, to allow for soul evolution. Respect every cell as an individual. Working in a collective consciousness, allow this energy to go through every cell of your body. Talk to every cell, judgment free. Show the painting of your life. Take a moment to travel through this beautiful body, which has become a celestial tree. Imagine that you are the outer part of this tree. Feel it, observe it, feel it. Take pause in the moment. Become aware of your thoughts. If there is a negative thought, recognize it, realign it. Repeat the affirmation, I am fit, fine, and healthy. I am judgment free. I accept everything around me. I am because I am. So humble, so humble, so humble. Now it is time for us to return. So let's begin to release the celestial tree and recognize this body. Follow my voice and bring consciousness to the parts of the body as we travel through it. The base of your left leg, the heel of your left foot, the calf of your left leg, your left knee, left hip, left shoulder, left elbow, left hand, left fingers, right palm, fingers of your right palm, right elbow, right shoulder, base of your neck, base of the skull, right ear, left ear, right eye, left eye, top of your head, tip of your nose, base of your chin, chest, navel center, right hip, right knee, right ankle, right foot, toes of your right feet, your entire backbone. Begin to observe as all parts of the body have returned. The tree that you were has gone back to Mother Earth. There's a lightness in your body. Let's go ahead and bring all the energies in from the universe. Every chakra in the body has been balanced. Put your affirmation: I am fit, fine, and healthy. I am judgment free. I live in complete detachment, filled with love, forgiveness, and freedom, fearless as I walk through this path. Mother Earth has taken leave, taken permission. There is a lightness in the body. Begin to put your affirmations one more time. And when you're ready, gently begin to move your fingers and toes. Gather your palms at heart center and rub your palms together as fast as you can. And place them over your eyes. Feel the energies. Feel all the divine souls blessing you. Feel the lightness of your breath as you inhale and exhale. And when you're ready, drop your head down and gently open your eyes into the palms of your hands. Namaste. Welcome back. Welcome back, everybody. Everyone okay? Yes. Thank you, Padmaji. Thank you, Renuji. Welcome back. Welcome back. Aye, wapas, everyone. How's everybody doing? Thank you, Nilimaji. Thank you.